Hi everyone, welcome to BrickVault. This is Mike and welcome to another review of the 2019 Star Wars Summer Wave set. This is the 75240 Major Vonreg's TIE Fighter, or actually a TIE Interceptor. If you are a bit familiar with the lore, this is definitely an Interceptor that we did not really have in LEGO for quite a bit of a time, which is awesome. Alright, we have a set number again, 75240, 496 pieces in the box, 4 minifigures, all of them are exclusive, and a $70 price tag, £65 in the UK and €70 wherever the euro currency applies. Now, let me get this straight, these sets are quite pricey this time around. I mean, I've always expected Star Wars to be pricey, but this is $70 for less than 500 pieces, which is kind of crazy. And well, I'm gonna try to answer in this review if it's really worth the price tag. I mean, you do get 4 minifigures, quite a decent looking ship, I gotta say. But is there something that would really make me pull the trigger on that price tag? We shall see. Alright, minifigures. We get the Resistance Leia, and at first glance you may think that she is not exclusive. I checked that, it's actually an exclusive minifigure. There is a slight update to her outfit. The vest and her shirt along with the neck area are getting some extra lines printing compared to the Leia from the Resistance that we have received, I think, last time in the Force Awakens, or maybe later. But I remember the one from Force Awakens sets, and I just checked. Yep, she is updated, so that's pretty awesome. And I think the face also received a bit of an update. Let's see if there is a second one. Yes, so there is a second face. This one is a bit of a soft face, and this one is a bit of a battle mode face with a bit of a determined smirk to it. But yeah, we do get 2 face expressions on this minifigure. This character is completely new to me. I am not a watcher of the Resistance show, which this set is based on. So I'm only just, you know, assessing the quality of this set on its own independent basis. But this is Raz Xiono or Xiono, I'm not sure how to read that. Maybe it's more of a Chinese last name, but well, we have an interesting character here, very contrasting to the overall black and red theme to the set. This guy is dark green and light green in his outfit, like the subtle print on the legs matching his top part of the outfit, and some great patterns there. Overall, a very decent jacket looking there. In the back there's also a match to the front of the jacket, and what is really striking here is the weird head mold piece, which is a dual molded piece of hair that's dark tan and black in some sort of way. Is that his haircut, or is he some sort of a enhanced android thing? I have no idea, but interesting mold we have here, and never before seen for sure. Let's just check the second face expression. Yeah, feels like this is just the pretty regular head. I don't think these expressions are super uncommon, to be fair. The second one really looks like a stormtrooper, to be honest with you. Alright, there's this Raz Xiono. By far the best minifigure in this set, Major Vonreg. Excellent overall print with dark red and lighter red. I really like that jumpsuit in somewhat of a unique color combination. Overall, very unique look. Plus that helmet is simply excellent. Dual molds all over the place. Excellent shape. You can see that the profile of the helmet, it looks a bit, well, quietly different actually than your comparable TIE Fighter pilot helmet. Very cool detailing. There's this visor that you can technically close, but not in this mold, on the top in black. And overall might be one of the best looking helmets that you can get right now in the entire Star Wars line. There is no face, however, it's just a black minifigure head, but maybe that's just to save from spoilers, or maybe the identity of that character is not fully disclosed in the show. I have no idea, but there must be a reason behind having just a black head under a fully covered helmet. I cannot think of any other reason, just to hide the identity of the character. And here we have a very cool new droid, R1J5 Bucket. You can possibly guess where the nickname is coming from, because on that helmet, that thing looked like it's wearing a bucket. Anyhow, the helmet is pretty cool. We have a tan helmet, which is quite rare, to be honest with you. Some detailing in yellow, red and orange on top of that. Gonna join our collection of really unique helmets. Then we have a barrel with a printed eye piece underneath, which makes this droid quite unique to what it is, plus the round brick with the print on the front. And there is also the addition of the third middle leg, something that possibly LEGO should make towards R2-D2 or any astromech the droid for that reason in some of the future maybe updated molds, because never ever R2-D2 had the middle leg, and he does have this in the movie. So this droid kind of shows how it can be done, even though it looks a bit different than the astromech. Anyway, cool addition, I like it, and that's the last minifigure. Now onto the ship itself. It does look good, right? I mean, color combination of red and black is something you cannot really go wrong with. Really unique in so many ways. Along with that Black Ace Interceptor, those two ships might be one of the most unique looking ones in the recent years from Star Wars, given the fact they are somewhat of new designs. I mean, this is more of a TIE Interceptor, but that Black Ace is entirely new design. But speaking of the Interceptor, finally we have one in LEGO. It's been quite a while since we got the classic looking four-winged fast TIE ship like that. And not only the looks are solid, but also the build for the ship. There is a kind of a new wing connection that is mostly consisting of Technic elements. Those wings, you can even see elements of that bar going through inside the body right there. Those are not going anywhere. I mean, you can try pulling apart those things, but they are bolted in like concrete. There is no way to really just breaking off panels, but that's the main thing. You can only break from the ship, but you won't be able to pull the wings apart. However, there is the downside to it, because you possibly may have noticed already, there's a bit of a wobble play for the wings because of the Technic connection. Technic does have some tolerances in the precision of the bricks, so that being said, the wings kind of move on that crossbar because they're bolted in by pins which are on a long bar. You will always have some sort of a play. It does not make the ship less sturdy. It's just a thing that people who really like their ships super solid will notice. It won't break apart. It's just that play that may or may not annoy you. For me, it's not that big of a deal, but it's something worth noticing. Apart from the wobble, this thing is extremely swooshable, super solid. It's meant to be played with. There is no questioning that. You can swoosh. Well, I just shot it, but yeah, here's the mechanism that you engage. I just shot one of them, but there's the other one. Boom. So this thing just engages. You can see both of the spring loaders that are usually, as per TIE Fighter Go, you load it in just below the front cockpit. This thing, it's basically the only feature that's playable. Of course, the cockpit opens up. You can lift the top part and the lower part. The cockpit is basically the same design like we had in the TIE Fighter from the Solo wave of sets, so nothing too crazy. The only thing that holds the minifigure is that droid body with the connector piece that holds I think the legs together. Let me just see if he fits just as I expect him to be. Yeah, just get that, secure it with the control bar, and that's the only way that holds minifigure in place. That's it. So overall, is this worth a $70 price tag? I would say yes and no. It's a unique looking ship. It's a TIE Interceptor that have not seen an appearance for quite a long time, so just because of that, many people will get it and maybe modify it even so to look like the gray TIE Imperial TIE Interceptor. It's so easy to modify actually. Just switch all the red parts for gray and you should be good most of the time, right? It does have some updates to the shaping, like the longer wings in the back, but I'm gonna have to check. I think they actually look super close to the TIE Interceptor from the classic trilogy. But anyhow, 70 bucks, you get 4 exclusive minifigures, that's something that we cannot honestly skip. Being the Star Wars collectors, each one of them brings something unique. Major Vonreg has excellent helmet and so on and so on. The ship looks good. It's something you would not really like to break down into the pieces. It's not a good investment if you're buying the set for the parts alone, because those parts are simple. Still, the color red is possibly the most common color you can get in LEGO and should be the cheapest, but yet we are paying 70 bucks for what seems to be a good ship, just a bit overpriced. I think it's overpriced, and I'm not gonna be joking to you that it's not. It really is. Like, these sets from this wave are quite pricey, and you have to find out yourself if you are willing to to just brush out extra 10-20 bucks compared to your acceptable price for a set like this. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helps you decide if this set is worth it or not. Well, let me know in the comment section below. As always, I appreciate your comments. I read all of them and try to respond as much as I can. Thank you so much for watching again. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and click the bell button for notifications. It was Mike, and I'll see you next time on BrickVault. Hey, thanks for watching this video. As always, you can leave a like and subscribe. And also, if you want to support our channel, you can head over to our web store at www.brickvault.toys. You can find awesome models there. All of these guys that I have on the table are available in the forms of instructions and parts lists. Every purchase you make supports our channel and also the designers that are working with us on those amazing models. So consider doing that. Thanks so much, and it was Mike. I'll see you again on BrickVault.